know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do. As people.
As people?
Alright, I thought, why not just crack on, guys? We had a fantastic episode, the last one, and I've got some spare time tonight, so yeah, I thought, why not just crack on? We're recording there, we're recording there, we're recording there. I'm gonna watch the previews and I'll get back to you.
Their leader was a guy named Marlin, and AJ pulled the trigger.
Sorry, it's not funny.
They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone. But we knew someone who did.
It's about to get juicy. Sorry, I skipped that whole intro because obviously we just played it yesterday, so I don't think you guys quite need the full-on recap just yet. The 3rd episode of season 4, the second to last episode of Clementine's story. It's kind of sad, you know, like it's been a while. This has been around on the channel for some time now, you know. I hate when things end. It really does make me not want to finish it. Which I know is obviously not cool, but genuinely I have thoughts about just not playing the final episode. Alright, so it's continuing straight on. We haven't quite left after them yet. Well, we don't even know where they are technically. Okay, but we do have Abel. But he hasn't helped us this entire time. What makes you think he will help us now? I'm not convinced. Do you know what I mean?
At the start, I was so little, and Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me. Now he's gone.
I do feel bad for, like...
Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Mitch was looking after all of us. He gave his life so we could go on fighting.
I know that. Doesn't make it any easier.
No.
He'd want us to find our friends and bring them home safe.
And he'd want us to kill the people who took them.
Hey, AJ's waiting for you in the basement. We got Abel tied up tight. He's alive, but he's out cold.
Thanks.
AJ's just in the basement? Damn! He's really taking a step up.
We should bury Mitch. It's time.
I'll help you
Get
carry.
away from him! You're the reason he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan, and that idiot messed it up!
Come on, Willie. None of this is Ten's fault. You know who's really to blame.
I can't believe you're defending him! This is bullshit!
10!
It's so hard because, like, obviously I want to try and explain to this kid why it's not all Ten's fault. But the problem is they are kids. One of the hardest things about this season is I'm not reasoning with adults. I'm reasoning with children. It is frustrating at best, you know what I mean?
Abel, find out where Lily took Lewis, Omar, and
We've got to, yeah,
And
put our
Clem,
minds in the right place right now.
Don't be afraid to, hurt him a little. Maybe you'll get more out of him than we did.
Ooh. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to pick to torture the guy, aren't I? Gosh. Sorry, I forgot about that kiss for a second. I was like, what's going on? Alright, guys. Oh, not in there again. Honestly, if I was that dude, I'd be very scared. Interrogate Abel. Damn. Literally, Abel in the last episode got through out a window. He was already missing an arm. He got his leg snapped in half. The dog latched onto the other arm. Like, bro went through the ringer. I think he got stabbed in the eye. Like, look at the state of him. It's not.
Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Little badass. Abel, wakey wakey. We need answers, my friend, and I told you.
Ready?
I don't really want AJ watching this. If this is where I think it's gonna go. Yeah, water. Let's just use water for now. Wake him up.
What the fuck? Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap.
Smart ass.
I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning.
He's one of these people that just aren't gonna help themselves, eh? Like,
Other than what you already dumped on me. I mean,
Drink.
do we play good cop?
you got good manners, Squirt.
Yeah, let's try and take it easy at first. Let's try and ease into this. We don't need to go in
You've had
guns
your water.
blazing.
Now it's time
Good
to
cop,
talk.
bad
It's the
cop.
first time interrogating someone, isn't it?
Oh, do you want me
You
to
let
drop the good
dictate
cop?
The agenda. Makes me think you're weak.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here, you might be able to trade me for a little mercy.
We fought Lily off once. We'll do it again.
You caught us by surprise. Didn't reckon you'd know how to scrap. Now we know.
Just tell us where they took off.
I don't really
from,
want
so
to
we
go
can get
full
'em.
on like beating him, but
Lily will never give him up. Only reason we came here was for more manpower.
explain the
Be honest with
situation
me.
more.
For 3 sprouts that can barely hold a gun,
This is what I'm talking about.
even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're
So
gonna
why
get
even
back.
come back?
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war. With some really sick fucks who make me look like the virgin.
Wait, Richmond? Wasn't that... Wait, is Harvey's community in this as well at war? Damn.
We need people to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say. Point the guns the way we tell them to.
I don't give a shit about your war or your fucking Delta.
You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat.
But surely the
good
people wouldn't
home.
fight for you. I don't
Built to
understand.
last. I'd do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back. So stop wasting my time.
Yeah, you're gonna piss her off. You're gonna piss me off in a second. I've been pushing
Okay.
the nice buttons.
Front pocket. The answer to all your questions.
Is that right?
Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on.
What?
That thing isn't gonna light
Bible
itself.
page.
Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind.
He's just taking the mickey, eh? Look at Clem's face.
Help me remember stuff. Like where Lily went.
Oops.
You little bitch!
You weren't gonna say shit, I know you. Damn, is brother like internally bleeding?
That's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Dead man
He's
walking.
gonna die.
Not even walking. Should I say we can give him a bit of hope?
We have medicine. We can still patch him up.
I don't think so. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me. No medicine can fix this. Shit. I never wanted things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand.
Yeah, no shit. You lost your arm, then you came after children. Like, how...
No. My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own two hands and my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control.
Scared of it?
I'll
He's
tell you where
terrified
to
of it.
find Lily. Just promise you won't let me turn.
Damn.
I'm begging you.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Okay, we have
We
a
can
boat.
give him that.
We're docked a few miles west of here, at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat.
I got a weird feeling I can
You
trust
got
that.
what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please.
Was he asking to die right
I
now?
don't want to turn. Not that. I want to let me keep my face.
You don't need to watch this.
He's
I
going to
want
though,
to.
isn't he? Yeah.
At least you can't
I'm
hurt
not going to
anyone.
lose sleep over it, but I really, really didn't want AJ to see that. I told him that sometimes death is mercy. Look, I don't hate that I told him that.
Come on.
It's the truth,
we have
isn't
a
it?
boat to find.
Especially in a world like this. But those eyes, he is a little sponge. He is a sponge and it scares me. He soaks up everything and I don't know what that's gonna do and make him think in the future. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like an ADHD fixation, but that song, it's so good. Like, it gets me every time. Like, I really like it. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, off we go. Looking for a boat, I hear. Oh, yeah.
Once we find the boat.
So, you know what I will say, okay, let me just start this out here. What I got from that whole interaction is that there is a place, okay, he had a home that he cared about. Like, I didn't not believe what he was saying. It sounded to me like there is genuinely a place that he holds dear to his heart that he will do anything to protect. Now, I don't hate that thinking. I just hate the way they went about it. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, from my point of view, it's so different. So, if in his dying words, he's talking about this place being a good place and fighting for what it is, I'm not really that scared going here. I'm more scared about, like, the confrontation and what it means and all that stuff. I don't know what it all means. Do you know what I mean? And yes, I mercy killed him because I think he spoke to me. Like, look, he was dying anyway, okay? And I feel like there's literally a thing in law. If someone's dying, they can give, like, a witness statement, like, because like a dying declaration or something like that, people can give that, like, everything's more clear, or there's like a desire to get the truth out or something off your chest before you die. The only reason I know what that is because of Line of Duty. It just made me think about what I heard from him. Didn't sound like lies, it didn't sound like BS, like it sounded legitimate. Yeah, he's probably done a lot of wrong, but we all have now, right? We've all done a lot of wrong. And I don't think anyone deserves to turn if that's not what they want. He's dying anyway. He's lost. You know, he literally failed the survival aspect of this world. I think that's a punishment. I don't know. I don't think I would let anyone just turn. Have I done that yet already in the game? You know what? I don't know whatsoever.
We'll look for a way to sneak on board.
That's why, guys.
Yeah,
That's
Tin
why.
doesn't fuck it up this time.
Whoa, bro.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
You're just a...
Yes, it was. Mitch died because he...
Say
Sorry guys, can you hear that? Sorry, let me just stop for a second while that that resolves itself.
One more thing about Tim. I dare you.
Guys, look.
Whoa. That's getting a little bit too spicy. Really? That's their boat? It's huge. Really? That's not a small vessel at all. That's ginormous. How on earth have they got petrol to...
You see anything?
The beach, a boat, and a wood street in the water.
Unless that's not
Called
the
a
boat.
pier.
Pier.
Wood
Okay,
street in the
let's
water.
spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low.
Yeah. I don't want to say time to go hunting because it's like we're not going to kill, we're going to find. But I guess that's another,
You ever seen this boat before?
No. Marlin kept us confined to the safe zone.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe it wasn't such a bad idea after
Pier
all.
leading up to the boat? It's our only way in and out.
Well, let's see what else is down there.
We know from last time they had a frickin' sniper. Oh, there's someone there.
I can see an entrance.
I saw that too. It looks like there's a door at the other end.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those.
AJ sized. Yeah, but I don't like the idea of AJ just
The pier
going
has
in there,
plenty
you
of
know?
cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected.
Jesus, there's actually... Look how many people there are.
You on
1,
deck,
2, 3...
a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Looks like they're well armed too.
What do we have? A pistol and some knives? I don't know if I like this, guys.
Wait, I see Lewis.
Abel wasn't lying. This is it.
Lewis, eh? The question is, where's Lily? Lily.
I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
They're probably below deck. We should have asked Abel.
When he said on a boat, I didn't think it'd be this big.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. It's huge. How do they even drive this thing? Or drive? Is that... Would you say drive a boat? Alright, what else am I looking for? Bro, what else am I looking for? Oh.
There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Yeah. Oh, how convenient. Damn.
Maybe if we could get walkers on the beach somehow.
Maybe not as hard as you'd think.
Could use walkers as a diversion, eh? Let's see what AJ... Look at him just perched up there. He's always perching, eh? Like, he's like perching
Find
up on a...
anything over here.
They have horses.
He stands like this. Perching.
Let me see.
He's so cute.
Are those torches?
Torches.
I think
They are
so.
torches.
Could be easy fire. Setting the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare
Yeah,
the
because
horses
walkers...
too.
Yeah.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
Oh, damn. So it's giving me options,
Set
eh?
those horses free. We could slow down anyone trying to chase us.
So I could go horses, I could go walkers, I could go... Yeah, what's this person, Willie?
Anything
I always
useful?
forget his name.
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
Yeah, well, we've got some options, I guess, to take stuff back.
More torches.
If we can sort this
Torches?
out, we can supply
We
it.
could use the fire.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he likes the sound of that a bit too much.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
Hell yeah. Honestly, They've already got enough reasons to be pissed off with us, so I
We
don't
should
mind
get out
adding to the
before these
pile. I'm
spots.
sure it will be
We can
alright.
talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
So what's the plan then? What are we doing?
What's the plan? Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we
Distract them,
sneak on
yeah.
board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps. Weapons.
I don't want to
Burn
kill the
supplies.
I don't want to.
We'll take the horses and the hay if we can.
Ruby would
Because
help with that. She's like a horse
Surely the
whisperer.
horses is good because it's
Fire
like
will lure
easy
the raiders
escape.
away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
Yeah, no shit.
You
of
remember
a
that
dilemma.
guy I told you about, James? He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again.
But last time, I
If we
killed
lead
the
a big
walker.
enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen.
But why would he do that? Why would he sacrifice walkers? You know what I mean? Unless he truly is an ex-whisperer, which I found a bit hard to believe.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, the raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
We're ready next time.
Hide, quick!
Is that Lily? Shoot, I wasn't holding the controller. That was close. Alright, who's that?
A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that
Yeah,
could
if
help
it's not
us.
a raider, like, what on earth are they doing out here? Who's gonna tell me this is another...
Drop it.
Yeah.
Where do you keep the people you steal? I don't know what you're... I'm not fucking
You
around.
do?
Answer the question. The boiler deck. Second deck. They're all there. Clementine, wait.
Why are they hiding her face so much?
That's Minnie.
Wait, she's... What?
After the
Oh...
attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down.
What?
Who
Is she
survived?
like one of them?
Ruby, Mitch, Brody, 10.
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10's boots holding up okay.
His boots?
They're so old, they're more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are
So
fine.
she's just been hanging out
Dear
with...
Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died. It's weird. I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. Violet's the one
Violet
in
is in
charge.
charge.
Really? The Violet I knew could barely stand to talk to people, let alone play class president. You
Whoa.
were the one who convinced the school to fight back. From where I'm standing, that puts you in charge. Your leadership is going to get my little brother killed. Excuse
Well,
me?
You're literally a part of the group of people that went back to...
talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lily did. Like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
What the hell? He gave you and Sophie away.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
Minnie, you're wrong. Glenn protected us.
You know, Minnie, you sound an awful lot like one of them. That's really close to the speech Lily gave me in the woods. It's the truth.
Where's Sophie? Is she alive?
She...
I'm sorry. You just went on about... oh, Marlon would never have let people die. Marlon would never have let people die. But the method that you kidnapped in the first place has killed your twin. So she died fighting the war. So you're talking about...
Minerva!
Oh my days. If she dobs us in now... I already don't like her, but well, let's see. Let's see.
Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
Big test, big test, big test, big test.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn, so taking orders. This sounds a bit like a... Why would you vouch for this? Why? Your sister literally died to their methods, and you're vouching for
Our
it.
boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them.
Let you take them?
Don't fight this. It's not too late, Minnie. You could come back to the school with us. No. No, I couldn't.
I'm not just gonna let them all get kidnapped and then fight in your war. Makes no difference. You're asking me to sacrifice
Are
their
you okay?
freedom, whatever is left of it at least.
Nothing's changed. Our plan is to get onto the boat and save our friends. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, exactly. Hasn't really changed my mind either.
Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
I warned you.
Enough, both of you. AJ and I will go find James.
Good luck.
I'm trying to understand her thinking, you know, like her sister died to that, but she's just fine with it. Like she actually vouches for it.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get?
I don't think
15,
any, because we
100,
killed...
1,000?
Why would he sacrifice them? If he wanted me to not kill one, why would he do this?
Ow.
Gunshot wound.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Here, let's rest a second.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about 10 before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and 10 wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to
Not
just
right, though.
punch his head.
It's okay to get mad at people. You can't help that. But those thoughts have to stay in your head, okay? Don't act on
Yeah.
them. Ever.
Okay,
But not without reason.
I'm strong. I can control what I do, but not what I think. Like, I think I'm mad at 10 too. Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid, but he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And then
Also,
Willie
he
started yelling at him
was
instead
literally-
of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids
It's
know all
his
the stuff
sisters
we
too,
know?
like you gotta think like
When
that
there's a
too.
plan, you have to follow it. And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
Well, why don't we teach them? They're smart. Someone just has to show them what to do.
Yeah. I want 10 to know how to be safe. We can show them how to be smart, like us. It's weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth. Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma.
We're not going to spoil anything, but I watched the entirety of You. I watched the final season, and one of the main lines is like we're a product of our environment. which is a thing you learn in psychology too. Like you learn about environment versus genetics versus the environment. Like how does that play? How does that sort of interlock and then create who we are? And unfortunately, a lot of people are just products of the environment. And that's what's sad about the system is it's stacked against people like that. So people that are like that don't really have a chance. Like there really isn't a chance. Do you know what I mean?
You have some too.
So that's why I think we're trying to
The
teach.
thing where people can't walk up behind you.
Yeah.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
It doesn't work like that. It's too deep down inside you. It never goes away.
That sucks.
But you can resist it, just like anger.
Mm-hmm.
I still like them.
They forgave us. We can forgive them. Look, this is our family now. It's our family now.
Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
I'm not.
Oh!
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
Clem ain't old. So do we see us fellow skin or no? James. He didn't want us killing walkers, so maybe is this a bad idea, walking and trying to do that? With a fire, so someone was here or is here.
I don't see James.
I'm kind of scared we run into another walker, another skin.
James?
Oh no, there he is.
You're hurt.
Did the raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw?
So maybe this
wanted
guy
to
is
save
an
them.
ex-whisperer. I didn't trust
To
him,
do
you
that,
know.
We need your help moving some walkers.
I could
Wow.
maybe help, but
Okay.
my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
What's
Please.
crazy is like I don't
I'll
agree with the logic,
try.
but we need his help now. I can't just go against what he's saying or he's not going to help, period. Oh wow, it still gives me the option to still gives me the option to kill them, but obviously you don't. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I don't know where the way out. That's like one of my only like big qualms with this season of the game is like a lot of it relies on doing this, like herding them, right? But I don't know the boundaries of the game. I just went into a corner thinking I could go through the trees, but like I can't. I physically cannot do it. So I have to like, I went to go do that, not knowing I pinned myself into a corner because it doesn't look like a goddamn corner. It looks like I can fit through there, but I can't. So like a lot of these deaths, I'm dying because I get stuck in invisible boundaries. It's really frustrating. Like I still don't understand where the boundary is, to be honest with you. It's happening again, it's happening again. Holy shit. Oh shit, another boundary, another boundary. Oh my god, I'm so lucky.
Keep this up. Did you find your mask?
I can't find it. The horses must have... There!
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
Oh, AJ.
No, there are too many of them.
If it comes to his life, I will kill
The
them.
noise will draw them away.
Come on, heave, 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 heave. He really doesn't want me to kill them, eh? Like, I'm pretty sure if I did kill any of them on this mission, it would thoroughly decrease the likelihood of him helping me, which I'm trying not to do. AJ, where is he?
Are you
There he
okay?
is.
Yeah, no bites.
Hell yeah, Mr. Broccoli. Sorry. What was that?
I know it would have been easier to kill them. You're kind. I appreciate it.
I really, it's that hurt. You know, that struggled for me. I struggled there because it doesn't feel right to me because they are a threat and they will always be a threat to the people I care about. Do you see where I'm coming from? Okay,
Thank you
he's
for
kept
helping me get this back.
sentimental things. So that leads me to believe he will be an ex-whisperer
Now,
and all that stuff about
How will
not
Walker
trusting
save
him
your friends?
can
You're
perhaps
being held captive on a boat not too
get
far
pushed
from
aside.
here. We can't sneak on board without cover. Not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
Especially considering
only
that means
chance.
killing walkers, which he does not like.
I have something I need you to see, so you can understand what you're asking.
James,
Okay.
we still need his help, right?
Yeah, we do.
Still a bit scared of what that means, not gonna lie. So what's he gonna show me now? Like, is he gonna show me that they're people?
It's safe. Just a little further.
What does he expect to do though? Live like this permanently and then just coexist with walkers for eternity? It seems a bit dangerous and far-fetched if you ask me. And he wants to now show me something. Talk to James. Alright, I will go talk to James.
My people, my former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting.
Collecting walkers? Yeah, we've seen that in the goddamn show, haven't we? This to me is like ticking time
They
bomb.
use them as
This
a weapon. I
makes
do
me feel
this
itchy.
to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do, as people.
But I don't,
As
James.
people?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Well, not people exactly, but something in between. Part of us is still in there. Deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
That's
I wish I
dead.
could see it that way. It'd be nice to think that everyone isn't actually gone.
In a way, they're just lost.
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Yes, a lot of people.
Clem's friend, Lee. She shot him before he did. So he wouldn't have to suffer.
Sorry. Maybe this wasn't the best way to explain. Didn't mean to bring up difficult memories.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, that guy kind of sounds like the English actor for the dub of Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, like just a little bit.
I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
You want me to
just
don
monsters.
a skin?
They're not people or friends. Clem,
Yeah, no, I
She'll be
agree with
safe,
you,
I
AJ.
promise.
this isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just needs to move as they do.
Lewis would do it for us.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, gosh. Gross. I never thought this would be a thing that I would have to do,
The
to
first
literally
rule
become a
is
skin.
never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
Find the exits.
I will.
And say fuck off to fear.
I will. I promise.
The mask
This
will
is very
disguise
risky
your
though, because
scent, but be gentle and be quiet. Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
wait, I'm going in there? Don't tell me this is another one of those things where if I bump into them, I like... Why are their eyes red like they're scrapping? Can I go through, please? Are you going to move out of my goddamn way, or do I have to push through you? This is just horrid. I don't want to see this. Not gonna lie though, I still can't get over though that Gabriel literally got incredibly sick doing something not the same but similar. I just think disgusting. Like, it just freaks me out. Is this supposed to make me think that they're people? Because I don't. I'm sorry, but like, once upon a time, maybe I felt bad for killing them. Maybe.
Whoa, hey there, kiddo. It's all right. I'm
I
fine. See?
Look, I don't know how to feel about that, eh? This hasn't changed my view in the sense that I'm not thinking now, I see them more like people. It's just not gonna happen, guys. I've got a feeling at some point I was hesitant to kill walkers for the sake of people's feelings and stuff like that. I get that. But times really do change, don't they? Like, it's been a goddamn while since those times. It is brand new now. Everything's changed. I am a new person playing this and reacting to this, and it's just like, the longer I live in this survival mindset, the more that's all I think about. Do you know what I mean? I become more self-survival interested, and I become more overprotective, and I become more cold. I guess it's like becoming more cold. Like, I don't know. Like, it's literally what the game and the show do to you. I've spoken about this so many times. In fact, I used to have people that, the problem used to be this, right? People that had seen the whole show used to comment on my very early videos telling me why I was wrong and thinking a certain way, because this, that, the other, and all these different things. Now, I used to basically tell those people, like, try and feel like I had to justify myself to those people, because I'm like, Like, what do you mean I'm wrong? Like, I'm just thinking from the way I am now. The important point to remember, and the most important thing to remember is this. And this is what used to annoy me as well, is all those people have seen the whole thing. All those people have already done all the development. Everything that I'm feeling now. Like, if I was to go back and comment on my earlier videos and then basically tell myself, you're wrong, like, doesn't that sound a bit wrong to you in itself? No, to me, then that was not wrong. That wasn't wrong. Okay, and you could say there is an objective right way to do things in this world and the most effective way to do things. I get that. But no one starting out is going to know that. That takes experience and time. You can't just know those things. I feel like this moment for Clem is supposed to be like almost like a bit of a realization that they're not perhaps as dangerous as they appear. But I cannot accept that they're people, guys. I just can't. And I cannot accept that they should be spared. To me, that just makes no sense. There has to be an end to this virus, and the only way that we know to end it, as of right now, is to extinguish danger and follow the practices of making sure we deal with death accordingly. Keeping them around is just more risk of infection. There's a greater risk and greater possibility of change, which we don't want. But yeah, that's why people used to comment those things, and they actually used to a little bit upset me, because I'd be like, why am I viewing this so wrong to people? Like, I'm just trying to do the right thing in the world, okay? And like I said back at the start, it's all morals. It's all about feeling and morals and everything back then, and trying to be a good person, which is what we're taught to do. The craziest thing is the more I'm in this world, the more I find out that being a good person isn't actually the number one priority anymore. But that doesn't mean it's not a priority. Let me just get that out there. It's not a priority, but it's not the number one priority. The first thing you need to think about is protecting yourself and the people you care about. That is the number one priority. And sometimes, unfortunately, you cannot be a good person at the same time as doing that. They just clash. It's a very, very long topic of discussion. We could debate this for hours, probably. Probably earlier me would want to sympathize with him, but I'm not. I just can't.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace, any different? At all?
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
That's
exactly
just what I thought you would say. It's what I would have said too, once.
Have you ever
I get it.
killed a walker before?
I'm not against change. I'm not.
Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
So he kind of like feels
I've
like we
killed
should just
someone
coexist
before,
with them.
AJ.
You've killed someone?
Yeah. I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
Well, that's good. I guess.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
I should have. He won't do it, I don't think. I don't
could,
think.
But I can't. So many walkers would die.
This is what I thought
the
we would
death
say
this would
the
cause.
whole time.
I'm sorry, Clementine. But I can't have more blood on my hands.
So let me get this straight. If you really had to choose human life or walker life, which is more important?
What would you pick?
Walkers what would you are peaceful. Pick? Humans...
My friends are alive, not kind of or maybe alive. They're trapped and they're afraid. They need my help.
He would pick a walker? Ain't no way.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless. Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same.
So he is gonna... Okay.
And
Okay,
even
good.
If your friends think like you, no one deserves that.
Come on, James. Look,
It'll
I
take some time
can't
to
say
guide them
I will
through the
believe you,
forest
but
to the shore.
I'm not going to manipulate
Others
you
will
by
join the herd as
making you
they
feel
go.
like I'm protecting them. Do you know what I mean?
Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
before it's too dark.
Look, I've learned a lot about him. I think that was a success, at least. And I think he knows enough about us now. I think there's a level of trust we can establish. But,
I've never
that
met
nearly
anyone
went
like
southward.
James before.
Yeah.
I mean, he's tough. Not like you, though. He doesn't kill monsters, but he's not scared of them either. He's cool.
I've
Hey, Clem.
started to... He's growing on me a
Willie
bit,
told me
too.
the plan. How'd things go with that guy?
James, he agreed to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd call them crazy.
What are you doing with those?
We gotta do what we gotta do. This
I
family
wanted
we're
to throw
talking
one
about.
last hootenanny before the big fight.
Swear?
Huh?
It sounds like a swear.
No, it's just another word for party.
Right. I know it sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something to lift their spirits right about now.
This could be our last chance.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I wanted to make some tea for everyone.
Increase morale,
Should
do you know what I
borrow your little
mean?
heater thing?
What can I do?
We need to pretty up the old music room. Could you make us something colorful
What can
to
I do?
hang up?
Okay, I'll be an artist. I'm gonna make the
Decoration.
a decoration for the party.
Okay, I'll get the heater.
Place your collectibles, eh? Did I even collect any? I don't think I collected anything, did I? I kind of just rushed through there. I apologize, guys. If you guys are looking for a completionist, you're in the wrong place. I don't do that.
Okay, be right there.
I'm like story. Yeah. I want to... Yeah, story. Oh, shoot.
Hey, you're getting...
I have like a friend actually that he's like completionist. Like I think it was in playing The Last of Us actually. Like the difference in how long it took us to complete it was insane. Not because he's bad at it or slow, purely because I was playing it just to get to each step, next step for the story. Like all this trophies and memos and all these things. Like it's cool, but like I'm impatient.
Soon you'll be as good an artist as 10.
I don't know. He's really good.
So are you, buddy.
Something wrong? AJ?
I was just thinking about stuff while I was drawing. There are 3 kind of eyes, Clem.
Oh, yeah?
There are live people eyes. We got those. Then there's monsters' eyes. And usually look like dirty water. Other times, monsters' eyes aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes right as you kill them. Like you did to Abel. His eyes look like you blew a candle out. He was a bad guy. I know I shouldn't feel like this. I hated him, too. I think there's something wrong with me.
You know what, AJ? Everything you're feeling is okay.
Oh, damn. My ear. They do this every time, like once an episode. And that solves it. Just by doing that. In, out.
Makes you a good person.
What are we at? 1 hour.
Am I good? I want to be better, Clem. Let people know I'm good, just by my face.
You're the best, okay?
I'm getting real
Hell
smart.
Is that right?
I mean, he is.
Because I'm always thinking all the time.
Okay. What are you thinking about right now?
Beans.
You getting bit. Turning into a monster.
Oh.
Yeah. The older I get, the more I see it. I don't know why. What happens then? Anyone can get bit. Doesn't matter if you're inside or outside or how careful you are.
That's not happening.
You don't know that.
No, I don't. but it won't happen anytime soon.
You don't know that either.
Bloody well hope it doesn't.
Just trying to be brave.
I had this sick feeling like the season was gonna push towards that, and like the more this place felt like a home to AJ, the more I was worried that that was a sign that he wouldn't need Clem as much anymore. That's what I was freaking out about, guys, recently. That feeling hasn't disappeared either. Like, it's still there. I just want a happy ending, for God's sakes. Like, just something happy, please.
It does something weird to my stomach. Like I'm gonna get the dookies.
AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to me. If I get bit, you'll... shoot.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, you promised.
I don't
You know what I
care.
just realized?
I'm not gonna shoot you.
You know what I just realized? He is literally
bit,
about
I
almost
want
the
you to
age
bite me.
Clem was when she had to shoot.
What? You don't mean
I
that.
wanna be alone. Please don't be mad. I can't live with you not with me, Clem. I know we've talked about it so much, but don't make me.
Alvin Jr., you know you're not supposed to talk like this. You're too strong and too brave.
I don't think I am anymore about this.
Yes, you are. You are, okay? You can't break promises, AJ.
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the inside. If you got bit and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be together. It would just be a different together. We might even be okay. You think so?
Let's say James might be right. That monsters have part of the person they were still inside them. The thing is, no one can prove that. And if we can't prove it, we're not going to risk our lives over it.
Can I go
I
patrol for a
really
bit
don't like this.
before the party?
Sure, go ahead. Be careful.
It's freaking me out because literally this whole... Oh, Jesus. Literally this whole season is about making sure I don't make silly decisions because AJ's watching, like he's a sponge. I said this just before. I feel like that entire interaction could be... You guys know what that could mean, that entire interaction.
What's with AJ? He just needs some space.
Can we talk about what happened today? With Minnie?
Yeah, sure. What's wrong?
The
Need to
thing
think
is,
about what next.
seeing Minnie, I feel like it should have scared me, but it didn't. The person we ran into in the woods, that wasn't Minnie. Not really. The way she
yeah.
sounded and acted, the way she talked about Sophie and Lily. I'm confused, I guess.
It's not Minnie's fault. The raiders just got in her head.
I never said it was, but it doesn't change anything. Minnie, the real Minnie, she's gone. She's been gone this whole time, and I have to stop mourning her. I won't let her take you or AJ, or anyone else I care about.
Louis knows when to keep his head down.
Yeah, shit. Well, I hope so.
So does Louis know she's alive?
When I first got here, I hated him. He was so much. You know, he walks into a room and it's like, look at me, watch me perform. It's so stupid. But then I realized under all that, he really cares about people. And he doesn't just feel it, he says it. He'll tell you every goddamn day how much you mean to him. Shit, he'll probably sing about it.
Especially if there's already a famous song with your name in it.
Huh?
We've got to get him back.
We will.
Wait,
Louis, Omar,
did he
Asen,
sing or something?
We'll get them all back.
I forgot. Damn, why did the music just stop?
I need you this.
course.
Oh.
So you never forget that night.
I never will.
Hell yeah.
When you told me you had feelings for me, I was shocked. Then I started thinking. There's something I've always wanted to try with someone I cared about, and I never have.
What is it?
Have you ever danced with anyone before?
Nope.
Do you wanna? Just us. No one else around.
I don't know how to dance. Will you show me?
Sure. We'll make it up as we go.
Oh. Love a little good feel.
Thanks for the dance.
Heart feel stuff, guys.
Yeah,
It's all
we're
lovely,
getting better
jubbly.
at being romantic.
Yeah.
Hey, Clem!
Damn, it gave me a fright. Oh, damn. Did that just hit me in the face? I wasn't holding the controller, bro.
Wow. Where did you find a beach ball?
It was in some garbage behind one of the dorms. I had to blow it up, and that was pretty gross. But look, it works.
I should get going. Ruby could probably use some help.
It's cool, right?
Super cool.
Back!
You're
I
terrible.
heard him laugh like
Hey.
that.
I love you, Clem.
I'm just realizing
you
that we're
back,
up to like
kiddo.
the last episode next, and now I'm starting to get scared of all this.
Okay, we better get ready to go. Sounds like they need us in the music room.
Okay.
I'm such a paranoid pessimist. What the hell? It's going to be fine. We are going to survive. We're going to get a happy ending that we can draw a picture about. Should I end this now? I wasn't even supposed to really record tonight, so I'm like, you know what? Let's have our lovely jubbly
Looks
evening.
like things are coming together.
Yeah. We still need to figure out lighting, music, and
Or should we just
something
end
to
this?
write on that banner.
If we're gonna die, we should have some fun first.
Music? But Lewis isn't here.
Wouldn't be a party without some kind of mood lighting. I've been going back and forth between
Pink,
colors
purple.
for ages. Green's calming, but purple might be nice.
Oh shoot, I already picked.
Purple was my dad's favorite color.
I read somewhere purple was a color of royalty.
Purple. Really?
What? I like purple.
Shouldn't you like it too?
Yeah, me too.
Violet. I'll make it happen.
Oh, she does a sassy look just
So
then.
you take one of those
Damn.
block things.
Are we using the banner for some kind of party theme?
Not exactly. It's meant to be more motivational. I'd keep it short, though. There's not as much room as you think. I was thinking something uplifting like, we're gonna get through this.
AJ, why don't you come up with something?
Really?
I have an idea.
Hell
It'll be a
yeah.
surprise. I promise not to swear all over it.
That look.
Okay, we'll have 10 break out
Didn't
his
know if she
paintbrush
trusted
and
that.
write it out.
All right, what's next?
Pulled out the old headmaster's
Oh,
gramophone so
no.
he could play some records. Not much of a selection.
As long as
but
it's not
it
piano.
should do. Just tell me what you want to listen to.
Wouldn't happen to have any good jazz records, would you?
Oh, yeah. The old music teacher was a big fan.
Am I gonna get
Cool
copyrighted the
guy
crap
up
out of?
until he ditched us all.
What's jazz?
I hope
sound
not.
Like?
That one's hard to describe. Just wait till you hear it.
This place is gonna look great.
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh, and Willie was asking for you. He's up in Marlon's office. He said he had a surprise for the party, but he wanted to show it to you first.
Oh, really? Willie did?
Hey, Clem, check it out. I found a bunch of books on ships. There's some awesome stuff about fires at sea and explosions and stuff. The key is the boiler.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh.
I have an idea about how to
blowing up
stop
their
those assholes
boat.
coming back to the school after we've rescued the others. And from hurting anyone else ever again.
Whoa.
We're gonna blow up the boat. It's the only way to make sure they don't come back. Besides, it feels right, you know? For Mitch.
I don't want to discourage you, but we're gonna be on that boat to rescue the others. Please, don't get us killed.
What? No!
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I still have a few details to work out, but don't worry.
But scared
I'll
because
make
your
sure
last...
there's time for you to get off the boat before she explodes. Trust me, this'll work. We'll be okay.
The last bomb he didn't even get to light properly. Oh no, he did just blow up the carriage though.
And,
So much nicer than the piano.
I'm sorry for before. About how he treated Ten. I didn't mean to get so angry. I know it's not his fault.
That's nice, Willie, but don't tell me. Tell 10.
Yeah, tell 10. This is the right kind of music. Left the vibe, you know. You know, tomorrow we're going on a mission. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Moving through the sky. Look at AJ.
Wow, this looks great, Ruby. Couldn't have done it without you. But
Surprise
just wait till you see what else
dummies.
I've got planned. Go ahead and mingle.
Oh my.
I'll let you know when it's time. I guess I'll
Hey, hey, hey.
mingle. I see you two are working together.
Yeah, Willie asked me to help with his special project.
Well, that's good to hear. Is it ready?
Boom.
Good to go, Clem.
It'll work.
Actually,
But scared that it's currently in the
I was
lounge.
just thinking maybe we should name it. Something cool.
Sebastian?
I mean, I think it deserves a name.
Yeah, we absolutely have to name it.
I thought you'd make fun of me, but hell yeah. Let's name this fucker.
Damn.
How about Mitch's masterpiece?
Yeah, I like that.
Mitch would have too. Okay, then it's settled. I found them! Okay, Clementine. These here are our official Erickson psych evaluations and probationary reports. Okay.
Oh,
I don't
damn.
get
They got... This is like...
Well,
they,
these
what?
explain why all of us got sent to this school in the first place.
And all the bad
No,
shit
none
we
of these
did
guys
that
seem
kept them from
particularly,
sending us back home.
So what's the game? I figured if we're all going on this crazy mission together, you might as well know who we really are. So, I'll
Oh,
read some
yeah.
of what the adults thought about us. And you have to guess which one of us fits the bill. I'll make sure it's someone you've actually met. This'll be the first one. While otherwise a remarkable student, blank continues to be plagued by fits of anger, uncontrollable cursing, and repeated physical altercations with the senior faculty.
I don't know. I want to say Violet. Should I say that's all of you?
That's gotta be Violet.
Nope, way scarier.
That's Ruby's file.
Holy shit, really?
Guilty as charged.
What?
Yeah, you should have seen Ruby back in the early days. She was like a You ever seen those Tasmanian devil cartoons when you were a kid?
Oh my god.
That was our Ruby. He used to have a mean streak a mile long.
Don't worry. That was a long time ago.
I mean, I can
I'm not
totally
worrying, I'm
see it.
surprised.
The first time I met Ruby, she was all, that little motherfucker.
I said I was sorry.
You guys want to know why I got sent here?
Willie, please, no.
I mean,
Masturbation.
Trust me. Nobody wanted to know that.
What does that mean?
really?
Don't you dare.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe we should change up the music?
Brother looked traumatized.
All kind of different music, I think.
There's a lot of them.
Sure, we've heard enough of this. Put on the classical stuff.
I hope I don't get copyrighted. I want to be able to keep this in the
I didn't realize
Oh
how many
yeah,
of
yeah.
us we
Might have to just
lost.
cut it like a reaction.
Remember that Justin guy?
And Theresa and Jasper, that one girl with colored braces, and Joey, Maddie, Lamar.
Joey.
Aaron. Yeah, I used to make fun of her braces. Why did I do that?
Alex, Dewey, Trey, Stephanie. Holy crap, how many of us died?
34.
A lot. Damn.
Whose is it?
Lewis.
Should we read it?
I could tell you why I was sent here instead. You know, as a consolation prize or whatever. You might hate me after, but since we're all being so open and all.
Open? I want to know. Yeah, I want to know.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I spent a lot of time at my grandma's house growing up. What with my dad being a drunk and my mom working 3 jobs. But after my grandpa died, Grandma just kind of shut down. Spent all day and night rocking in her little chair in the den. I'd sit there at her feet as we both watched TV. Mostly cartoons, since she never seemed to care. Sometimes I could hear her crying, but I didn't look back. I'd just feel really weird and turn up the volume, you know? Anyway, one day she left the den and came back with another chair and a .22 rifle. Set the rifle butt on the top of the chair, holding the barrel back to her chest. So, you know, she had trouble reaching the trigger this way, but she must have known it would happen, because she took out this really tacky wooden back scratcher. The real long kind with the one end shaped like a hand, and used that to push the trigger in. So yeah, bang, right? Her body folded up and just kept rocking. My mom came to get me 5 hours later. I hadn't moved. She asked why I didn't call the police or an ambulance or anything. I just shrugged and told her it wasn't like Grandma was going anywhere. And besides, I just wanted to finish my cartoons.
Wow. It's dark, man.
She shipped me off to Erickson the next day. I was 11.
I'm so sorry, Violet. I can't imagine what that was like. What you went through.
It's fine. We've just been through a lot of shit. We weren't good people, Clementine. But it still doesn't mean that we should have been left here to die by the people that were supposed to take care of us.
Sorry. This is supposed to be
course
fun. I'm just not the game type, like Lewis was, I guess.
You mean is. We'll see him soon.
10's right.
He'll be back.
Hey, I've got
Hell
an
yeah,
idea.
he'll be back.
Do you guys remember when Minnie would sing us Don't Be
Ow.
Afraid when
My
all of
legs
us
are
used to get
sore.
scared?
Too bad I can't play it. Lou would have known how. He liked that one.
You could just sing it to us, like she used to. Your voice is really pretty.
Okay. Okay, yeah. All right, I can do that. Never mind the darkness. Never mind the storm. Never mind the blood-red moon. The night
I'm trying to figure out if that sounds like her or not. Damn!
Night will be over soon. Brush away the sorrow. Brush away the tears. Sing away your heavy heart. The night will be over soon. The night will be over soon. For every night goes quiet, and every moon grows blue. Beyond the dark comes something new. The sun will be rising soon. The sun will be rising soon. The sun will be rising soon.
Damn, I didn't even want to say anything. It was like, felt like... That was powerful, man. That whole scene, the entirety of that felt so powerful. Anyway, guys, I know it's probably an annoying place to turn this off, but I'm going to. Because we've been playing for an hour and 25, and we didn't actually, like I said, didn't intend to play today, so... I enjoyed that episode. Was good, man. That was a great episode. Every now and then we get one of those episodes which I just look at, I'm just like, wow, like, that hit the feels, you know, especially towards the end, it really did hit the feels. And we learned a lot about some characters today, which I thought was really, really nice. A lot of this is kind of overshadowed by this thing to go and stop Lily and whatever. I was going to say Abel, but he's now gone. From doing whatever they're doing, right? Fighting this war that they're forcing people to fight, which is just wrong in itself. I think what I learned today is, like, not every side of the story is straightforward. It's very complicated. I think, well, I'd just say I learned that today. I know we learned that before. Just got reminded of it today. And our side, and even Abel at the end, like, it's never straightforward. Things are complicated. Unfortunately, guys, that's how the world is. And I think that's the mindset I'm going to have to take going to the next episode, because I think there's going to be a lot of decisions to make. But for now, we seem in a good place. I was a little bit scared in this episode because I felt like we were getting a lot of, like, send-off-ish vibes. And yeah, I know we've got about 1.5 episodes left of Clementine's story, so it's really at the back end now, guys. And I'm starting to feel emotional. Like, I can slowly start feeling those bad goosebumps. Like, not so bad, but the goosebumps I get when I'm starting to feel things are hitting. I'm starting to worry. I think overall it's like I'm worried there's not going to be a happy ending, or I'm worried that AJ's going to be alone, which is the whole point. We don't want that, right? But now that we've got to a point that I think he's got a family, I don't want to feel like that Clem's now... I don't know, like, you know, we saw how Lee's story ended, guys, and the obvious choice would be to have her sort of take that same path, which I don't want. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I don't want. I don't want her to turn. I don't want AJ have to deal with that. I want this to be an ending where we can go, Clem found a family. Clem raised AJ. She took everything she learned from Kenny, from Lee, from everyone, and she's put it all into practice, guys, and she's made a home for herself. A girl that lost her home at a very, very young age, that probably never knew if she'd ever have one again. I don't know about you, but I want to know that this ends with her having that. I want to know that this ends with her getting a happy ending. Not just everyone else, Clementine. Because it all started with Clementine, do you know what I mean? And every season it's like there's some sort of bad ending. And I want that chain to be broken, but I don't know. Look, I'm gonna have to wait and see whether that happens or not, but things are starting to get rather on edge, let's put it that way. Supposed to be worried now because we're getting to crunch time. Anyway, what else did we learn today, guys? We had a lot to do with the skins. I learned today that James perhaps is good. I don't think I've seen this before. This is new territory for me. I know that we've had these guys in The Walking Dead before, so it's making me think about the show too and possibilities and all that kind of stuff. You want to know what's... do I want to say that? I don't like talking too much about The Walking Dead, but when I see James, for some reason, one of the first things I think about is Lydia. But we won't talk about that, guys, because this isn't the place for that. This is the place for Telltale. And like I said, I think today was about making a choice. You know, we're making a decision of going to save Lewis and our family. And this has become our family. I think one of the best things about this season is that we have seen an arc where I am now attached to these people. Okay, I think Clementine now has a legitimate home, and that is this place. And that includes the people there, that I see them as family as much as Clementine does now. That's good. That's what we really always wanted for her. So now we just got to go and defend it. That's what this big climax is. Defend it from people that are trying to take it away. And like I said, that whole arc's also complicated. But hey, what did I say earlier in this episode, guys? I learnt being a good person isn't always the number one priority, but it always should be a priority. So we've got to find a way to be good people, but then to protect the home. I don't know if I've got anything else to say, guys. Do I want to introduce a Beyond the Wall? It's kind of a bit weird because I haven't finished the episode. What I might do is I might do a Beyond the Wall after I finish the episode. Right before the final episode, I'll do a big Beyond the Wall. And then there is part of me that's thinking of doing the last episode as one big chunky episode. Because I'm not going to want to play half of it. Sometimes I get to a point when I'm reacting or I'm watching things when I become invested to the point where I kind of go quiet and I'm like processing on the spot. Like it's like there's a lot of decisions that I'm highly invested in, and I think that's the beauty of this game, that it's done to me, which I didn't think it would, by the way. I started it and I remember people said play Telltale, play Telltale. I'll be honest with you guys, when I started the game, the series, I was a bit worried that I would never really feel attached to it because they're animated, right? It's not like I can relate to the fact that they look like real people or anything. Like this is like almost like a cartoon, okay? This is what I thought. I didn't think I could feel as connected to it, but I was miles wrong. I was so wrong about that, guys, because one thing that it has done is it has got me to the point where I feel invested. And unfortunately, that means I'm probably going to struggle to let go of it. I've done that. I've watched so many shows that have ended and I get to the point where I feel almost lost without it. Now I'm scared that that's going to happen. I don't want to keep playing. It's like bittersweet, hey? Like I hate endings, but I want to know that they're safe. That's why I'll keep playing, ultimately. I want to know that they end up safe and with families and at home. I've got a feeling I'll cry. It's getting to that point where I don't feel comfortable in my seat. But anyway, let's wrap this up, guys. We're at an hour and a half now, and we've been speaking for a long time. Admittedly, there wasn't a lot of speaking in this reaction, but hey, that's fine. Sometimes it's good to have one of those more emotional, quiet ones. If you enjoy this video, guys, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. Don't forget to tag into the Discord, guys. Keep the discussions going in there. I wasn't going to record at all this week, and I'm on track to release 2. So, bonus. But yeah, guys, that is all from me. As ever, it's been Dan. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.